time in for the first guest on this show right here, man. One of my homeboys, man, been gone for a minute. I'm gonna just bring him on in, man. Anthony Fells, aka Lil Bo, aka Mavel. Bo, what's happening, bro?
Man, you already know, man, what they do.
Man, ain't nothing, man. I'm back in the city, man. Know what I'm saying? Hey, it ain't nothing like 1996, 1997, man. Back in the day when we was out here running these streets, man. It really ain't no code out here. It ain't no type of, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no kind of structure going on. But I just want to let the people know before we must get into this interview what you mean to me. You know what I'm saying? What you mean to me personally. Man, I remember meeting you in the joint, man, when I got the Baker correction in 1995, and niggas pulled me. You had the compound. You holding it down for Miami. Niggas brought me straight to you. You know what I'm saying? I had already heard about you, knew who you were from day one. You know what I mean? You been, you know what I mean? Name been ringing in the streets of Miami before you even went to the joint. But when we hooked up, it was like, just, you know what I'm saying? How, tell them how I was when we first met up at Baker.
Man, we first got, I already knew about you too, but you were known for smack, that building the county tent, so, you know what I mean? So I done heard a lot about you too already. So when they brought you to me, I already knew who you was, you feel me? You know what I mean? And, real niggas gonna recognize the real to you when the fuck with me by Twala, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
about Twala, yeah. Shout out to Twala, man. That's the home girl right there, man. But hey, listen, so we gonna fast forward, man. That's the prison time. That's how we connected. But when you actually beat me out in 1996. You was already out here, foot already on the ground. So when I came home, you know what I mean, I was in Kansas City waiting on my brother to try to let me go up the road, and you brought me around on 6-0. You know what I'm saying? So
You're going too fast.
What'd you say?
You're going too fast. That ain't how it happened. Nope.
Oh, how it happened then?
You got out, me and Bert, all of us in Miami Nights one night, and I seen a nigga over there bumping a couple of niggas. I'm like, damn, man, I'm like, Bert. Man, that look like Jig. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's Mr. I'm tell you who was there. That was me. I talk about that in the book. Reason I'm holding the book up, cause what he talking about is that fight that I had in Miami Nights, man. With two guys. Y'all was on Mr. Mike and Note the night they was on stage.
Right, facts.
Right.
You I know you like a fool. I just did time, so I see how you bumping. I say, man, that is like Jig bumping, what? And Bert, like, should I tell you, like, man, that is Jig. We ran over there, and you already know what it was. Stop that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Y'all read about that impression, man. All facts, man. But that's why I say a lot of people don't know, man, how much I owe you, man. Like at the end of the day, during that time, that period in my life, man, I was off point, man. You kind of embraced the nigga then and pulled me in and gave a nigga, a place to be. Cause like my people was up the road, a lot of my people had done failed. So you know what I mean. Who started Machiavelli though? Just let the people know how that Machiavelli thing came about. Cause there's a lot of people running around claiming to be Vellies and how that came about.
Oh, the Velli, you already know, man. The joint, we already had the Velli brand already. It just wasn't, you know what I mean. So when I got the joint, them boys already had sat around on 6-0. Wasn't nothing left for me to do but put the weed up. Allowed the weed. And already know the rest. I stamped the Machiavelli, boom. And you open up shop, you know what I mean? I open up shop, you the first LT, you the first, you know what I mean? First generation shit, you smell me?
Right. Shout out to Joe Velli, man. You know what I'm saying? I know that was your comrade. I know y'all was inseparable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Real niggas, man. That's one of the realest niggas I've ever met in my life, man. Joe Velli.
Yeah.
Joe Velli, man.
Always, man. But yeah, man. So that Machiavelli thing was on 6-0. Then around that time, that 61st was Lynch Mob. It was John Doe, Lynch Mob, Thug Life. It was a lot of spots, but Machiavelli, it was just a bunch of us that had already been tested. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And the thing about that was, before Tupac came out with Machiavelli, so people ain't really understand what it was.
Right.
It's like the spot. It went from doing we might make off the weed. 300-400 our books would be more than what we were making.
Right.
With that album, Machiavelli, man, that shit changed overnight, instantly. You're like, damn, that's what they talk about around us.
For sure.
Machiavelli stole none of that then. I mean, we created that movement in days.
Yeah. Most definitely, man. Like I say, man, I ride around the city now, and I be having flashback. I remember me and you coming through Tiger Stop, and we just bust the corner. You remember that night we were coming through Tiger Stop, and we hit the corner, and the nigga just slumped over.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't had nothing to do with what I told you, Bo. That mask the gas. It was a real war zone back then, man. I remember during that time, I talk about it in the book too, man. It was one way in, one way out. You know what I mean? You come in on 15th and 62nd, and that was the one way in and one way out.
Yeah, they barricaded in like they did the lock, so that they seen that shit ain't working. You made them pick that shit up.
Yeah, man. It was really crazy around that time, man. I rode through there today. Man, I'm talking about ain't nothing. You probably won't recognize 61st no more right now, man. I rode down the Ave, and like I'm riding with ghosts now. You know what I'm saying? When I ride through the city, they don't make them like you no more, bro. They don't make them like us no more. You know what I mean? It's a lot of clutching out here, but when we had that fight, you may not seen it. When you seen it, it was too late. You know what I'm saying? It was too late. But nowadays, it's just like so many people clutch, so many want to live that life. I don't want them to think we coming off as glorifying what we've been through, cause we growed up like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we asked to be, who we are. Like if you look at it like I look at it, you know what I mean? My old boy, I'm a heron baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I was born into this shit. I can't make this shit up for nobody else, man. If you had any advice for these young cats out here now, man, like for real, like on some, I know you Muslim, I know you know what I'm saying, you on your deen now. Any words that we could tell these young cats out here to kind of like curb them from making the mistakes we made?
Man, listen. Back when we were growing up, though, Jay, man, we ain't have that many opportunities and things for us to do nothing more than what we did. You smell me? Right now, I mean, they got plenty of opportunities to do other things, man, and be successful at it and don't have to come here. You know what I mean? Because that shit just leads to dead ends.
All right. If you gotta go, man, we'll take it up another time. All right, man. Y'all check it out. That was Lil Bo coming from the joint, man. Y'all know how it is, man. COs hit the block. Them boys got to put them things up, man. But Anthony Fields, man, they got songs out by Anthony Fields. They got documentaries out by Anthony Fields, man. Lil Bo, a.k.a. Boy Velly, man. That was my road dog. Some of y'all love him, some of y'all hate him. You know what I mean? I can't stop loving him, you know what I mean? Because I know plenty of times, Bo came through for me. You know what I mean? Bo came through for me. A lot of times, the OG, you know what I'm saying? I was in situations, when I ain't know if my head was on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know, you know what I mean? They knew, you know what I'm saying, what kind of dudes I had around me. I had some real boogeymans around me, man. You know what I mean? But I brought that interview for y'all exclusively, man, because we out here, what they do right now, this platform right here, we taking the streets back for the real, you know what I'm talking? We really trying to get a message out here to these young people, man, that like I was just trying to get Bo to explain, and I'll probably have a part 2 to this interview, man. We ain't through, man. We gonna find out some more about what Lil Bo had to tell the young people today, man. I think that was very encouraging. I was just trying to remind y'all where we come from and where we at nowadays. Bo Muslim in the joint right now, you know what I mean? He living how he gotta live. But at the end of the day, man, everybody changed, and God haven't kept us here for this reason, not to be able to pass the word down to you young people, man. I really was outside, man. We really was active. You know what I'm saying? We really made the city rain. But now, with this Velly Life movement, I know y'all just heard us speak about Velly. I done acronymed it to be Vision, Empower, Leadership, Initiative, man. Once was stood for a wrong movement. Now it's all about a good movement, man. This is the first episode, one of the first episodes of what they do, man. Miami, let's get it.